Today's horoscope, Libra April 12, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You could be worried about matters of security and stability, but an examination of your fears and deeper needs can help you adapt to changes. Try not to worry too much if someone is not in agreement or doesn't appear to share your values. Mercury forms a square to Pluto early today, raising fears and ambitions. It can be a time when others easily touch a nerve with you, but in the process, you might see some of the fears that can be interfering in your life. Consider whether it's a buried or hidden aspect of yourself that makes you uncomfortable. It's easier to lighten up as the day advances. Mercury moves into your solar 8th house today, boosting your observational and perceptive skills until the 29th. You're inclined to watch and learn rather than throw yourself into the action during this cycle. Mercury's more difficult moments in this sector might incline you to overanalyze or read between the lines to your detriment at times. Still, for the most part, it's a valuable time for gathering information. It's also a fine period for intimate communications. You're likely to crave more passionate interest in your projects and interactions. Your love horoscope. The vibes are spicing up and conversations are bound to take a turn, but not in the way you think. Whether you're currently single or already romantically attached, Mercury's celestial ruler of your romantic 5th house of love, passion, pleasure, and self-expression shift into Taurus, and your 8th house of mergers, shared resources, and soulmate connections will likely deepen your conversations and quench your taboo curiosities. Although, upon the moon's shift into Leo, your socially conscious 11th house of community affairs Luna will square off with rebellious Uranus, creating friction between the reputation you're trying to uphold and the desire to be unconventional. Your career horoscope. It may be time for stronger work boundaries. Although you tend to keep the peace, you have to wonder at what cost. With Mercury in Aries squaring Pluto in Capricorn today, you are encouraged to take back your power by communicating your standards, expectations, and boundaries with colleagues. By doing so, you can maintain your professional authority without becoming your coworkers' doormat. Later on, your conversations will cool down as Mercury leaves fiery Aries for earthy Taurus. Once in Taurus, Mercury will have money on your mind as you consider the investments you have made in your career. Your finance horoscope. From tomorrow, a major friendly aspect between Jupiter and Neptune, the planets of luck and dreams in your work sector, and the South Node in your income sector will start to separate. This is something that will continue to unfold, and as the planetary activity on the job continues to swell, including Venus, the planet of money, in her first full week in your income sector, so too will the income potential. Social life today. You are reacting irritably towards people in your private sphere. This makes you take out your bad mood on others. Friends and relatives obviously feel rebuffed. Restrain yourself and be fair and objective, even if you find it difficult in your current state of mind. Your dating horoscope. You will be pushed out of your skin and into a deep sense of participation in the world. It might be nothing new, but each time it happens, you're that much closer to a new enlightenment. Flirting tips. You engage in conversation with almost everyone you meet. Being so talkative and offering little substance is far too easy. You lose track of conversations and question what you are doing. You still have the ability to create situations that can make your dreams a reality, rather than just aimlessly wasting your time. Lucky numbers 5, 8, 17, 31, 41. Your well-being horoscope. The planetary aspect today asks you to move inward and check your emotional balance. How easy or difficult is that for you to do these days? You tend to direct your energy outward, projecting your energy onto projects in the outside world or focusing on others. This is fine, but it's very important to be able to check in with yourself when you need to. A yoga practice gives you that opportunity, plus it's great for your muscle tone. Give it a try. Your daily numeroscope. Trying new ideas will feel right on this day. This vibration can get you motivated to head out and seek stimulation from the activities you engage in. This is an excellent thing for you, as all too often, you don't look up from your books long enough to see what's happening around you. Make a point of seeing what is going on in your community and take an active role. You'll find this rejuvenates your mind and spirit. Daily planetary overview. Saturn squares the nodes of destiny today, pushing us to make major decisions when it comes to our commitments. This may relate to a relationship or project that we've been on the fence about for a long time. If you're longing to partner with a special someone, today is when you might decide to take the leap and give your heart to them. However, if you're unsure about being in a relationship with this person, you might decide to reconsider. Saturn, the planet of commitment, wants to make sure that you're giving your all to the right person or project. After all, why should you hold back from a situation that you want? Basically, if you're not feeling the situation will lead to a long-term partnership, it's time to pack your bags. This also relates to the way you do business. If your boss is domineering or unkind, this could be the time to go to human resources. And if you don't want to stay in the job or work for them anymore, you might want to start looking for another opportunity elsewhere. Sky for today. In the pre-dawn hours, Mercury in Aries squares off with Pluto in Capricorn, provoking crises. At this time, we are on the hunt for evidence to rationalize our opinions, and should be mindful of when we are pushing a point too hard. Because we have a stake in this matter and are eager to be well received, we can overcompensate, come on too strong, or forget about key details while angling for respect. Certain truths will come to light now about our perspective, potentially ones which we would rather not face. Examine your biases and view this time as a teachable moment instead of spiraling into disappointment. After nightfall, Mercury enters Taurus, exiting the energized terrain of Aries. Speaking courageously has attracted a degree of attention to our goals or desires. Now the torch is passed to Taurus, helping us to ground concepts down, so they endure longer than a passing fad. In Taurus, the most elementary solution is often the best one. Although we run the risk of oversimplification, having modest adages and mantras to keep us stable is a proper jumping-off point for moving an idea from one stage to the next. Now, conversations become more deliberate and intentional, backed up by experiential data or rational logic. It's a good time for no-nonsense communication and meeting others where they're at intellectually.